How's it going? I've forgotten this intro. It's a Pokemon Go video today, but not really, because it's dead. And we only did it for the views. And today, we have something very... Am I in shot, Whitney? We've got a huge package! This, the Jurassic Breakout T.Rex, made by Chronicle, also made in China. There. Chronicle, if you didn't know, are a company that make like very good products, very good props. They've made a Chris Pratt. You know, we all wanted a Chris Pratt action figure from Hasbro. They gave it to us a bit too late, and maybe it did come. Maybe not amazing. They gave him this sort of like widespread. Chronicle actually made like a really good one. I think they also made an Alan Grant. I could be wrong, but they've definitely done that. They've done a T-Rex bust. They've done Stegosaurus. They've done Compsognathus. I think they're based on the Stan Winston maquette puppet. And this is the newest in the line of Jurassic Park. Pikachu! Use your bolts of lightning! So I've got number 171 of 1,000. Which basically means if this becomes a collector thing, it's not going to be worth as much as any of the others, really. Actually, well, to be honest, it's not too bad. 171's not bad. If you got 1,000 in the money. If you got number 1, let's get this bad boy open. It's a banana. It's not a knife. You said you were hungry. There you go. Lovely. You know me, Winnie. I'm always careful. Does it say fragile? Bye-bye.
Good. Why are you pulling it upwards? Pull it forward.
Pull it forward. Oh yeah. So there it is. I guess you open it up that way. More this way. Like that. So yeah, it's the T-Rex from Jurassic Park, and it's based on the scene, the iconic scene, which was awesome, where T-Rex breaks out of the his enclosure. You got on the side, Jurassic Park. Breakout. Dinosaurs and man, two species separated by 65 million years of evolution, have been suddenly thrown back in the mix together. Yeah, I got it right. How can we have the slightest idea of what to expect? As said by the beautiful Nigel Neal. That's right, you can change your name. I know your birth name, Nigel. Who's Sam? Be true to yourself. But what's even cooler is the thing inside. Now, you must be careful when handling sharp objects. Styrofoam and man. Separated by centimeters. Ugh. This is what meets your eyes when you open it. It's all in its packaging. All in glory untouched. Until now. Stop squeaking! Oh, I like it. Look at that. That looks awesome. So you've got like the fence here, the little track there, and then the whole thing, if you look at it, is sort of shaped like Isla Nublar anyway. That looks awesome. Okay, I'll put you down. There he is. Up there he is. Oh, that looks awesome. That is so cool. That's really nice. Ah, there it is. Could have put some instructions, damn it. Oh. There is a way for them to go. Won't let go. The hat just came off. Seriousness has came out. Hold on, we're just gonna look up Jurassic Collectibles version. Was that supposed to break off? How did I manage that? I broke it off. Of course, it finally gets here, and I friggin' break it. So yeah, you should be probably delicate if you own one of these and do this, and not do what I do and break. Wait, can we have the super glue? I didn't miss one. Oh no, I did. I did miss one. That's why there's a huge gap there. My cheeks! Ah! Actually, you know what? Actually, having it broken and at an angle makes it look pretty good, actually. I suggest you break all of them. The problem is that once you bend these wires a certain way, There's no way to unbend them. They will be constantly crooked in that angle. Good. I'm not touching it anymore. I'm past caring. The wires look awful, but I'm not looking. So, throw that somewhere else. Well, that's always good. So, here it is on Squeaky Table. So, I've got to admit, this thing looks really great. Yeah! So this is the Breakout T.Rex. You know what? For review, I'm gonna put up like images of it showing it like close up and stuff. It looks really good. It does look like the Jurassic Park T.Rex. If you look at the inside of the mouth, you can see that they've added some sort of staining that makes the mouth look a little bit wet, as well as with the gum. The fence idea, albeit really cool. If you're not good at bending fences, it might not look that great. But at the same time, it sort of adds your own touch to it, so it gives your own style. I will also make the counter argument that some people just want it the way that the artist intended. Some people aren't artists. Like, I've never done this before. I gotta admit, it's not too bad. It's like, but because it will eat away at your inner perfectionist and all the kinks and stuff that you see. Other people might not see, but you'll be like, oh, I missed one right there, and I can't go back because I was slotting them all in. But while I was slotting some of the lower ones in, that one popped out. And also, I just missed one in the middle there. So that kind of sucks. But that's my sort of issue. That wasn't theirs. That was my error. But that's what I'm saying, is that when it's left up to to idiots like me, then you're gonna get that sort of mistake, which kind of sucks. But I mean, it adds to its own uniqueness, and it's quite nice that, like I said, albeit now I will always see the flaws in it. As far as the model goes, model looks great. I think the model looks really good. It's just, we should bring down the microphone even lower. There we go. I'm gonna say that the model itself looks good. I like it. The paint job, I don't know. I'm not really sold. Like, if you look at the eyes aren't glass eyes. I mean, yeah, you get what you pay for here. It wasn't like immensely expensive. And, you know, there's 1,000 of these made. So if it did have glass eyes and there was more detail put on the model, you're going to be looking at something that's way more expensive. For what it is, though, it's really good. But for me, I'm quite picky. Like, the gum is just the texture and color of the skin, the side jowls. I don't know what you call those, but they're not pink. And they've got the speckle just coloring going through, and I'm pretty sure the T-Rex wouldn't have that. I don't know if that's just me. There's some paint marks on the teeth, like I can see some pink that's overlapped from the tongue and the gum on the inside of the teeth. And most of the teeth, they've got like oversplash from other colors. There's some like black there. I mean, I'll show close-ups of this. I'm not being nitpicky. I paid for this. I didn't get sent it. And I'll tell you if there's flaws. I saw the pictures and it looked like this really realistic, cool looking T-Rex, and it was fairly expensive too. To see like the toenails they could have, you know, like just some varnish, just put some shine on them or make them black. Because if you look at them, there's no difference between the toenail and some of the coloring that's on the foot. They could have probably done something there. I feel like they may watch this and there'll be a reason and rhyme why they didn't do certain things. I'm just saying that these are areas that they could have been improved on. Like the fence here, you've got, it's like a little bit of metal that's just been painted with, I'll tell you what, actually it's not too bad. Like the orange one, it's got a little like varnish or oil to give it a little bit of a different look. But the blue one's just been painted with some regular blue paint. 4, 3, 2, 1, ah! I don't know. I was expecting to be blown away by this. The whole concept and the way it is, like the fence like that, the T-Rex like that, it's great. The fact that you can even make your own fences is a nice touch. Probably could have an option where it's just already molded fences. Then you could tick a box and be like, no, I wanted to do my own. And that way, you've got a choice. Otherwise, you'll just be, like I said, left with your own mistakes on something that you've paid quite. And I don't know if that was in the description. I don't know whether they said, oh, you have to do your own fences. Because otherwise, some people might be like, ooh, I don't like that. Ooh. I guess if you really want it and you've got some friends that are good at this sort of thing, like modeling, and I don't know how many people do, but you could maybe get them to do it. There's a lot of good things about this. I do like the way it looks. It looks good. It does look like the T-Rex from Jurassic Park. Just looking at it, the overall quality is definitely like a strong 7 to 8 out of 10. But there's just some areas that I'm looking and like, why aren't they like that? Like, I'd love if it was like some glass eye. Like the eyes are actually looking in one direction. They're not like veering off. They've actually like taken the time to sort of paint those in. I do like the reflectiveness of the tongue that shines and just pops out. A lot of these speckles, they just got a brush afterwards and just went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They didn't dry brush it or anything. They just went like dot, 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 dot. And it sort of cheapens the overall feel of it. I don't know. You can be the judge of that. That's just my personal opinion. But I do feel like looking at the head, especially like by the teeth on the lips, I don't know. I think it might look better without that. If they just airbrushed, or not airbrushed, or dry brushed. And just like did a little bit, just so it would highlight the cracks and stuff. It didn't have to be a big blob of brown like that. But hey, I don't know. I don't make these, so this brings me on to Chronicle themselves. I've got an eye from Whitney like, where's this going? Chronicle right now are doing a night vision goggles. And if you remember, not too long ago, I unboxed night vision goggles and reviewed them on the channel. However, they weren't made by Chronicle. And there are rumors floating about, I'm not pointing any fingers here, that Chronicle are making a list of everybody who's making Jurassic Park or Jurassic World, or basically that sort of franchise, props and replicas, and reporting them to Universal. Because this is actually licensed by Universal. And when they have the license to something, then Universal could be like, okay, you guys make that, you guys make that. Rather than all these people out there making their own things and people buying it from them. Universal can actually make money from this by licensing Chronicle to make it. What's happening? Nothing's happened so far. These people that have been reported to Universal haven't had like a cease and desist or anything like that. Like the person who made the night vision goggles. That's sort of harming the community. Like people out there who are passionate, who make amber replicas or make night vision goggles, or even like the T-Rex like this. Why is it only that one person can make them? Why can't we all just have a go? Why? Like, I understand there's licensing issues if it is like an actual Jurassic Park prop, but I don't know. It seems a bit like having the whole cake to yourself and not letting anybody else enjoy it. Well, I'll show images of the mosasaur, which was made by somebody else. I don't even know if it was licensed. But that mosasaur looked awesome. Hopefully I've showed it in the best way that I can. I'm not biased. If something's bad, I'll say. You guys watched my Hasbro unboxing of all their Jurassic World toys. And a lot of those, pretty terrible. If this was released by like Hasbro after all of their rubbish, this would be like the golden cherry on top of that crap cake. It would make everything else like look crap in comparison. Like, again, like, it could just be in transit. It could just be me, but there's like chips on some of the fencing. You know, oh, it's rain damage, or, you know, it looks environmentally aesthetic. Like, that looks really good. Looks like rusted fencing. It's not. It's just been chipped away at the paint. Because the overall finish of this is very clean. Couldn't they even use like little bits of like plastic to give the light like a really nice appeal? And maybe line it with tin foil or something on the inside. I mean, it's fidgety, it's small. But if they batch made it, wouldn't it, you know, make sense to just like super glue it and plop it on? I think what they've had is they've had a budget and they've, you know, done the best they can with that budget to make it not too expensive. Because you've got to think, who's buying this? Is it going to be like really rich collectors that are going to have something to... I think it's mainly for the people who just want a T-Rex. And for what it's aimed at, it works perfectly well. But I do feel like there's just a few bits here and there that need fixing. And until next time, if you enjoyed this video, leave a like. And I'll see you later. Bye.
Bye.